Hi, my name is Tyler Abron, and I play Brittany in A Fatal Love. And this is Monkey, my little baby. Thank you. Who was that?
I don't know.
It's going to run some errands. Stop. So what got me into acting? So I actually used to be like a media correspondent. My dream was always to be a host for a TV show. And once I got my first opportunity to act, once someone actually put their self on the line for me to give me that opportunity and take a chance on me, I've never looked back. It was one of those things that I just genuinely enjoyed doing. I know a lot of people don't like to get into acting because they say that it's a lot of downtime, and when you're not the one in front of the camera, you're usually in your trailer waiting for hours and hours and hours. I was that person that was waiting hours and hours and hours, and I enjoyed every single minute that went by just sitting there, just absorbing the atmosphere, being on set. So I never saw a negative of it. It was just, I don't know, once I got to, dip a little toe into it, I wanted to jump on in fully. I grew up loving movies, watching movies, even creating little movies, me and my uncle who wanted to be a director, but my parents or no one ever came to me and said, hey, you can take this seriously. It's one of those things that I definitely discovered on my own, and I think I discovered it at the right time because I think it falls right in line with everything else that I have going on in my life, as well as where I am mentally. I think I had to be mentally ready for all of these challenges that come with it in the industry. I think it's really hard to be sucked up in the industry, especially if you're receiving all these no's and then an opportunity comes to you and it may not be the right opportunity and you might take it and then regret it down the line because it's something that you shouldn't have done. I can think of many roles that I've turned down because I said, no, I don't want my acting career to go in this direction. I want to intentionally have it go in this direction. So there have definitely been many things that I've turned down. I took courses for 2 years while I was living in Manhattan, New York. And to be honest with you, as far as acting goes, I can't really think of anything else that I enjoy more in life. It's like the one thing that just makes me truly, truly happy. So I'm someone that really enjoys going outside of the box and exploring different characters. That's ultimately what I want to do. And I don't know, a dream role would definitely be Marvel for sure. Anything action, anything that really allows me to explore my depth of how far I can go with a character. Even playing a psycho killer, I love horror movies. I really like all types of movies, just anything that can allow me to explore my range, I would say. One thing that I would like to say is that for me at least, why I love acting so much is because I think that, people say life is short, and how great is it that you get to live multiple lives within one. You get to be multiple people, explore multiple mindsets and personalities other than your own, and I think that's fun. I can't even believe you.
Brittany.
It's not your fault. It's all her. So I think a big thing that people struggle with when it comes to acting in this industry is my next job, right? Hopefully you get booked for something after hearing so many no's, after auditioning over and over and over, maybe getting to a callback, then damn, you don't even get that one. That can be very frustrating, constantly hearing no. And then let's say that you are lucky enough to even get that opportunity. Once that opportunity is over, then it's damn, what do I do next? It's just one of those things where it's a constant hustle. So I really do think that the only way to solve that is to just go out there and create your own opportunity. I think that's easier said than done because you think about okay, well, you have to get people, You have to get money to finance it. You have to do a lot of things. But I think if you really want it, you'll find a way. And even if it's just like recording on your iPhone, and just putting that content out there, like I said, whether you, my manager just told me this. He said, you know of movies that are coming out, so why don't you create a role for yourself that you can see within that movie and go out there and act it out and then send it to those people. I don't know. I just think that this is a creative industry, and in order to make it, you have to be creative. That was just so much fun because I know I went hard. And so for Efran to play along with that and accept how hard I was going and really get into that with me, I thought we were like a great little duo.
What's it like working with
Oh
my God. Cornell?
Oh my God, working with Cornell was like a dream come true. It's so great to see a friend that you've known for some years, he was already great like back then, but to see his progression as far as like what he's doing now, it's just beautiful to see. And I'm so happy that he even wanted me to work on the project with him. I don't know, it's just inspiring. I think every single person that we work with is inspiring, from the person behind the camera to sound to who's ever slating it. I don't know, I'm like super proud of us all, because we're all gonna be big time, and then we're all gonna look back at each other at these award shows and be like, damn, remember what we did back then? That's exactly how it's gonna be. I would say the main thing that comes to mind that I learned when it comes to filming this and creating this project is that, especially in this day and age, it's really about going out there and creating your own content and creating your own opportunity. And I really think that that's what we did here. We got a group of great people that love to work together, that had a ton of fun together. I don't want to speak for everyone else, but I had a great time working with everyone. And so it's one of those things where it's like, instead of just waiting for the opportunity, you really can just get a group of people together that are like-minded, that kind of share the same vision, and just go out there and conquer it yourselves. The advice that I would have for an up-and-coming actor is, I feel like I have a lot of advice. One, I would definitely say get into acting class as soon as possible, if not even in person, online. Really study the craft. Study the craft. Even in your alone time, just for fun, create different monologues that you like to do, even if no one sees it. But I would, definitely suggest that people see it, whether that's putting it out there on social media and so forth. And then network, get out there, introduce yourself to people, let them know that you are an actor, because you never know when someone can think of you for a role, and just constantly keep studying your craft and putting yourself out there and creating content. Make sure you watch Fatal Love. It is an incredible, incredible film. I'm so happy to be a part of it. And I was just telling Cornell, I was like, damn, this is better than stuff on Netflix.